I'm going to talk about Medicare Sign Up. Where to sign up, when to sign up, how to sign up. Really important stuff, and we don't want to mess this up, so stay tuned. Okay, so let's talk about Medicare Sign Up. If you're ready to come into Medicare, you have to sign up. So we have to know exactly what we need to do to have our Medicare in place for whenever we need it to start. And there's a couple different ways you might be coming in. I'll go over that in just a minute. But when we're talking about Medicare, we're talking all the pieces: Part A, Part B, Part C, Part D, and Medigap coverage. So that is your entire picture of Medicare, and those will be the choices you'll be making. But first off, we have to sign up. And what we're really talking about signing up for is Medicare Part B. So Medicare Part B is the one that you have to initiate unless you're already drawing Social Security when you turn 65. But outside of that, you need to contact Social Security and start your Medicare Part B. So we're going to talk about how to do that. And when you come into Medicare, you really have two choices right off the bat on what direction you're going to take with your Medicare coverage. You're either going to stay on original Medicare with A, B, likely a drug plan, and likely a Medicare supplement plan, or you're going to choose to go to a Medicare Advantage plan that kind of puts all that stuff together. And there's different reasons for each of those. I have videos on all that, so make sure you take a look at my videos. That's a really big choice. So you want to make sure you understand the difference between staying on original Medicare and choosing a Medicare Advantage plan. So make sure you take a look at those videos and you'll get the information you need to make that decision. So a couple different ways to come into Medicare. You may be turning 65. So if you're already finished working, or if you're on a job that doesn't have great health insurance and you're turning 65, then you're likely going to come into Medicare right when you turn 65. And that's the major way most people come in. Or you may already be 65 and you're still working, you're still on your group insurance plan, and now you're going to retire, whether it's at 66 or 76. It's exactly the same as when you're turning 65. You have just stayed on your group insurance up until the time that you're ready to come into Medicare. And then the last way to come in is if you're under 65 and you qualify for Medicare Disability. So Medicare Disability kicks in once somebody has been on Social Security disability for 2 years. After a 2-year period, then it brings you into Medicare Disability eligibility. And I don't handle Medicare Disability, but I do want to help because it's a major hassle to try and figure it all out. And I have a video specifically on Medicare Disability, so if you just go to medicaredisability.info, it'll take you right to my video, and I go through some of the parts of disability, and then I tell you who can help you. So I point you to who can get you the things that you need to do to get into Medicare after you've been on Social Security for 2 years. So take a look at that video, and then hopefully that'll help you. Now back to the original Medicare folks coming in at age 65. So important things to understand: when you're turning 65, Medicare is going to start on the first day of the month that you turn 65. So if you're born on June 28th, your Medicare is going to start on June 1st. So you need to do this well in advance of June 1st. So you want to make sure that you get it all completed and ready to go for June 1st, or it is a big hassle if you have waited until after that. So make sure you do that. One caveat there: if you're actually born on the 1st of the month, it's going to start the 1st of the previous month. So if you're born on June 1st, your Medicare is going to start on May 1st. So you need to do it well in advance of May 1st to make sure it's there and ready to go. I don't know why they do that necessarily, but it's part of the system. Now your Part B, like I said before, will automatically start if you're already drawing Social Security. So if you have chosen to take Social Security at 62 or 63 and now you're turning 65, Medicare is going to assume that you're not working anymore. So they're going to start your Part B automatically. They'll generally send you a postcard that says, unless you tell us not to, we're going to start your Part B on the 1st of the month that you turn 65. So you want to make sure you understand that and absolutely make sure it happens. Don't just take it for granted that that's going to happen. And then if you need to enroll yourself, so if you're not drawing Social Security and you do need to enroll, you can either do it online or you can do it by phone. It's actually very easy to do it online. Most people just have trouble figuring out where to go. So I try to make it easy for you to get there. So I made a URL that'll take you right to the page where you sign up for your Medicare Part B. So just go to www.startpartb.com, and it's going to take you to Social Security's website where you enroll for Medicare. You do not do it on Medicare's website. Again, can't explain that one either, but you do it on Social Security's website. So if you go to startpartb.com, it's going to take you right to Social Security's website. And if you'd rather do it by phone, that's okay too. It can be a little more lengthy of a process, but you're welcome to give them a call. The phone number is right here, 1-800-772-1213. And you're calling Social Security, and I can tell you there will definitely be a hold time. And then it depends on who you get on the other end of the line on how helpful they're going to be to get everything set up. Usually they're pretty helpful, so it's not too complicated. But I would first try to do it online, and it's pretty much name, address, Social Security number, and your start date, so it's not anything complicated, at startpartb.com, or just give them a call and get it all squared away. The other time, again, is retirement time. So if you are already past 65 and you're going to retire and you need to have your Medicare set up, you need to do this early. This takes more time to put into place. So you can't really do it online. You need to call Social Security at the 1-800-772-1213, and it usually requires you to come into the office in person. So they almost always are going to make you set an appointment, and that appointment might be 2 weeks down the road, might be 3 weeks down the road. So again, you need to do that. As soon as you know you're going to retire, you need to initiate all this to get your Medicare going when you're going to come off of your group plan. And then in addition to that, you're going to need what's called an employer coverage form. So in other words, so you don't have a penalty on your Medicare Part B because you did not start at 65, you need to show proof of credible coverage that you are on currently, which is your group coverage. So there's a form that your employer needs to fill out that you need to take with you to Social Security. And I will show you in just a second where to get the form and download it right now. And then you can email it when you're ready to your HR department, have them fill it out, and then you'll have it in your hand when you go to Social Security, and they'll be shocked that you know exactly what's going on. So it'll hopefully make things easy for you to get going. So to get that form, I have it right on my website. And I've got a lot of information on my website that you'll either need now or in the future, so make sure you kind of take a look around. The resource center that you'll see up in the top left-hand corner, if you hover over that, it's going to drop down, and then you'll see guides and forms. And I have a whole bunch of information in guides and forms, again, that you might need now or you might need later, so keep an idea on how to get back here. And if you go into guides and forms, you'll see right here is the employer coverage form. So if you just click on it, it'll download on your computer. You can print it out if you want, or you can just email it if you want, whatever makes sense for you to get it completed by your HR department. And you can see here, I've made categories in my guides and forms, so it makes it easy for you to find what you're looking for. So if you have questions on whatever it may be, you can find that information right here and forms that you'll need for going forward. So I hope you found this helpful. And I'm going to tell you a little bit more about my website in just a second here. And obviously that's what I do, is I help people with their Medicare coverage. I help people across the country. I'm licensed in every state except one, Massachusetts. And that's unfortunate. I'll apologize to the people in Massachusetts, but they just make it too difficult to do business in Massachusetts. So, but anywhere in between, from Alaska to Hawaii to Maine, everywhere in between, I'm happy to help with your Medicare coverage, and I'm happy to make sure we get all your pieces in the right places. So just give me a call, send me an email, and we will get you all taken care of. I'm going to show you a little bit more about my website, so I hope you found this helpful. Have a great day. Take a look. I hope you found this video helpful, and I'm certainly always happy to help with any questions, any issues that arise, and they always do. So feel free to give me a call or send me an email. You'll certainly want to visit my website. I have a tremendous amount of information there for now and in the future. So just visit MedicareOnVideo.com. Right in the middle, you'll see is where you get a quote for a Medicare supplement plan. And this is obviously what I do for a living, is I help people make sure that we get the right plan at the right price with the right company in whichever zip code you're located in. So you certainly want to run a quote on a Medicare supplement plan. You can also get a free discount prescription drug card. And I get really good feedback on this, so you might as well go ahead and download a prescription drug card, and it's likely going to save you some money at the pharmacy. While you're there, you want to go into the Resource Center, and the Resource Center tab is going to drop down, and what you'll find is guides and forms where I have pretty much any piece of information that you need for Medicare right here. So if you need something like the employer form where you're going to retire and you're coming into Medicare and your employer needs to fill this form out, you can download it right on my website and then email it to your HR department, get them to fill it out so that you'll have it when you need it. And you can also get a copy of my book. So you can download a copy of Medicare Made Clear, and I cover just about every topic in Medicare. So it's a great thing to have on your iPad or on your computer, whatever it may be for now. And again, in the future, certainly very helpful to have. Now, you'll also in the Resource Center find the video library. And if you click on video library, it takes you right to my YouTube channel where I have over 100 videos on pretty much everything Medicare. So now we've got so many, it's kind of hard to find what you're looking for. But if you're looking for something specific, just use the magnifying glass at the top, put in whatever topic you're looking for, and it'll bring up the videos that relate to that topic. So it makes it easy to find exactly what you're looking for. So I'm happy to help with any of it, and obviously I'd appreciate it if you'd allow me to help you with your Medicare supplement plan. That's what keeps this whole thing going, and I'm happy to do it, and we will make sure that you get it right from the start. So I hope you found all this helpful, and have a fantastic day.